Morning. The objective is to find the density of this material here. This is a cylinder in which there is an air cylinder here. So to find the density of that material, we need to find the mass and the volume. So let us find the mass. We have here a balance, and you can see it is not zeroed, so let us zero that. And then we can measure the mass of that cylinder. Now, let's find the dimensions of that cylinder. So let us assume that this is fully solid cylinder. We need to find its length and its diameter here to find the volume. We're going to use a caliper. Notice the caliper is also not zeroed, so we need to zero that. Make sure that it is zero here. Zero that, and then let's find the length. So to find the length of that outer cylinder, I'm going to put it between the jaws of that cylinder, of the caliper, and you can read. Now I'm going to repeat it 2 more times just to make sure we have the right data. So I'm going to take this out, close the jaws, zero it again, and repeat the measurement. So I'm going to open the jaws and then do the measurement again, repeat it. Now you can read this. Notice the units in millimeters, so millimeters. So for the third time, I'm going to do it again. So I'm going to open that, close, and then zero it again, and then repeat the measurements. So you can read it now. Notice the units in millimeters. Okay, so now we're able to have 3 values for the length. Let's do the diameter. So I'm going to close this again, zero it, and then I'm going to take the measurement for the diameter. Now you can read this. Okay. I'm going to repeat again another measurement. I'm going to zero that and then measure one more time. You can read this. Okay, let's do it a third time here. Let's close this, zero that, and then open, close. Now you can read the diameter here. So we have 3 readings. This is sufficient. Now let's go to the air cylinder, the hole. Remember, there's a hole here. We need to find its height and its diameter. So the same caliper, look how nice it is. You can see from here, I'm going to zero it first, and then I'm going to open it. Look at the tail. See this tail here? So when I put it inside the hole and close, this will give me the height of the air cylinder. Okay, the height of that hole there. I'm going to repeat this two more times. So I'm going to zero that first, and then open. See the same tail, and then put the tail in, close, and you can see now you can read the height of that hole again. Okay, one more time. So let's take it out, zero it, push in zero, then open, and put the tail here, close, and you can see this is the height of the air cylinder here. So I have 3 readings. This is sufficient. Let's take the diameter of the hole. So notice the nice feature about this caliper. It has smaller jaws. Okay, so the larger jaws for the outer diameters, the smaller ones for the inner. Let me show you. I'm gonna make this 0 first, and then open it inside like this. See, now you can read the diameter of the inner hole. Okay? So that's the diameter here, also in millimeters. Let's do it again. So close this, 0 it, repeat. So I'm going to put here, and you can read it again here. So that's the diameter of the air cylinder. One more, so let's close, 0 that, let's 0 it, and then one more reading here, and let's read this one here. Okay, so now you have all the readings. You can proceed to do the calculations.